Hello, advanced class. It is Wednesday, April 8th. And let's get to work, guys. It's the middle of the week, but we're still got a lot of work to do yet this week. Hopefully, you guys can keep it up in our training, especially this week, because everything we're doing this week is building on the previous days. So make sure if you haven't viewed Monday or Tuesday, you want to jump on that before we get into our weapon stuff at the end of today's class. And then tomorrow, if you did your job, we'll have something special for you guys, right?
Moose.
Okay, so anyway, remember to do your warm-ups. Remember to pause the video during your training so you can get your reps in. Be accountable for that. Do it right. Make sure you're getting your reps in and make sure you're getting your warm-ups done. Just a reminder, guys, we need you participating and engaging with us. We want you logging in our live chats. We want you joining us in our Zoom chats. We want you marking your attendance. Please reach out to any of your classmates that you're friends with and just say, hey, have you guys been keeping up to date with your training because we haven't seen you online? Reach out, help your teammates be accountable, help your classmates be accountable. And then don't forget to get your order forms in for your Leading Edge 20th anniversary shirts. We want to get those in because unfortunately, our doors are probably not going to be open before those orders are due in. So you want to get those orders, you can email them to me at senseirod@leadingedgema.com. All right, now we're working on our curriculum kicks today. All right, so adult white belts, you guys are doing something very challenging today. So we've been doing the side kick. You guys are doing a back leg side kick today. This is going to be challenging for you guys. So the trick to this is we know that the most important part of the side kick is chambering your knee. So that means the most important part of a back leg side kick is chambering your knee. So if I was doing a regular side kick, I'm chambering my knee and I'm kicking out. When I do a back leg side kick, that knee has to come all the way into the chamber on this side before I can kick out. All the way in, kick out, and then we're going to bring it back. Okay? All the way in, kick out, and then we're going to bring it back. So when we do this, we can do it in the air or we can do it on a target. We have a target to train on, that's fantastic. And upper belts, feel free to practice this kick. It's not something we've done in the classroom a whole ton. But when you do this, you want to make sure, guys, that you bring that knee all the way into the chamber over here before you kick out. Otherwise, your kick's going to be rotational and come across the target this way. So we have to exaggerate that chamber, ki-ai, and back. You're going to do 20 to 30 reps on both your right and your left. On this side, please. Yellow belt. You guys are working your back leg round kicks today. Make sure you're hitting with your instep, top of the foot. We're going to pivot on our supporting foot here. Ki-ai, and bring it back. Ki-ai, and bring it back. Ki-ai, and bring it back. Back leg round kicks. Orange belt, spin, side kicks again. Head around first. Pivot. Look at that target and do a side kick. Ki-ai, land forward and reset. Pivot. Ki-ai, land and reset. For our green belts, you guys are going to do something similar to the white belts. Back leg hook kicks. Back leg hook kicks. So you're going to chamber your knee on this side, extend out, snap it, bring it all the way back to where it starts. Back up just a little bit, Shoshu.
Sensei.
Okay, we're going to chamber, kick out, snap, all the way back. Chamber, kick out, snap, all the way back. Ki-ai. Ki-ai. Okay? All right, so blue belts, you guys are going to be working on, yeah, we'll do the tornado kick one more day with you guys, okay? Because that kick's fun. And it takes a lot of practice. So, tornado kicks. Pivot. Look over your shoulder. Bring your knee around. Point at the target, jump. Hit with the inside edge of the heel. Turn. Pick up that knee. Ki-ai. Ki-ai. Purple belts. Spin hook kicks. Turn, look over your shoulder. Straight out, snap into your butt. Right back to where you started. Ki-ai. Red belts. Spin crescent kicks. Your hips are going to be facing target, toes up, hit with the outside edge of the heel. Ki-ai. Ki-ai. That's for the red belts. Right there. Brown belts, you guys are doing jumping back leg knee strikes, lunging knee strikes. So you're using the back leg, you're landing in the opposite stance. We're jumping up, catching him in the face with that knee. Ki-ai. Ki-ai. All right, grab that kicking shield.
Sensei.
Black belts, last couple days, we've been working on jumping back leg round kicks. Today we're continuing that theme, But not with a jumping back leg round kick. We're doing a tornado round kick. Tornado round kick. So, our typical tornado kick, we hit with the inside edge of the foot. In a tornado round kick, right before your foot hits the target, you're gonna throw your hips over the top. So it comes in like a round kick. Ready? Hold that a little bit higher there, Joshua. Right about there. Yeah! Watch, pay very close attention to how my hips, I throw my hip into the kick at the very last second. Yeah! One more. I like these.
This one would cause some damage.
Yeah! All right. So put that down, get some work in on that. That's a lot of fun. All right, guys, so now we're going to jump into self-defense number ones. Okay? Right there. Oos. Joshua. Grab one. White belt number one. Attacker grabs the wrist. First thing we do, step back. That gives us better balance. Weakest part of his grip is the fingers, back and under the thumb. It's going to be the thumb. Okay? So the thumb's on the top. So I don't pull down against the fingers. I snap my hand on my ear. And I give him a quick little front kick with the front leg. Back punch with the ki. Step back, hand comes up, front kick, back punch ki. Step back, hand comes up, front kick, back punch ki. Yellow number one. Let's go on this side. Single lapel grab. Thumb goes to the back of the hand. Fingers go over the top, middle finger in the wrist. Kick to the groin. That weakens his grip. Peel the hand off. Bring your other thumb in. Notice my grip. Hold your hand up, please. My thumbs are right here beneath the big knuckle. Not down on the wrist, not above the knuckle. Right here. Middle fingers are in the wrist. It's a butterfly grip. I bend his hand towards him. That manipulates him. Now we step back. Gets me out of the way and also creates a space to throw him down in. Rotate slowly, especially with your partners at home. Rotate slowly. Bend the knee. Punch and ki. Again, whoever you're practicing with at home, you must be gentle with this one. If you guys do this wrist roll really quickly, you can break somebody's wrist pretty easily. Thumb, middle finger, kick, peel it off. Thumb, middle finger, bend the wrist. Step back with the left leg and twist. Punch and ki. One more time. Thumb, middle finger, kick, peel it off. Thumb, middle finger, push, step back and twist. Ki. All right. Orange number one is a one-arm choke. Notice Joshua's attack. He is one hip into me. He is mugging me. He's mugging me. He's taking me off balance. He's not hugging me. Okay, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good, how are you?
All right, good. He's got me off balance. Now, anytime your shoulders are behind your hips, you're in danger. Fingers go in so you can grab. Step behind the leg. Stick out your butt to off balance him. Bend over. Punch and ki. Show you again here. You're off balance. Fingers in so you can breathe. You're not trying to pull his arm off you. You're actually pinning it to your chest. It's going to help you manipulate him. Step behind the leg. Now from here, stick your butt out. Look how off balance now he is. I've recovered my balance. My shoulders are in front of my hips. His shoulders are behind his hips. Take a baby step and let gravity do all the work. Bend your knees so you don't fall down with him. Punch and ki. Show it to you from the side here. Step behind the leg. Stick out your butt. Bend over. Ki. All right? Green number one here on this side. Attacker does a step through back punch and move on the octagon to make him miss. Back. Grab the wrist, punch the head, grab the shoulder. When you're about to be swept, guys, lift your toes so they don't catch on the floor of the mat. I'm going to pull back on the shoulder at the same time I sweep. When I sweep, it's the lowest part of the shin to the lowest part of the calf. Not kicking the leg, but I want to swing my leg like a pendulum. Sweep, punch and ki. Watch again. Here, grab, punch, grab. Watch so you don't hit your toes. Ooh. Okay? Toes are lifted. Sweep, punch and ki. One more time. Here, grab, punch, grab. Sweep, punch and ki. Grab that knife, please.
Sensei.
Blue number one. Person puts a knife in your face, give them what they want, unless you know that they're not going to stop there. Hands up from here. I don't want any trouble. I'm putting my hands to disarm him to make him feel he's got control. From here, I pivot from my hips to clear the weapon. This hand comes in underneath, thumbs to the back of the hand. Bend the wrist. Now we're back to the butterfly grip here. Step back, twist. Knee in the shoulder, punching ki, take the knife by the handle. Watching this side. Clear the weapon, bend the wrist. Slash the throat. No, don't do that. Don't do that. That's a little aggressive. No matter how long you've been stuck in the house, don't do that. Okay? Clear the weapon, bend the wrist, step back, just like yellow one, twist. Thumbs are still in the back of the hand, I'm still manipulating the wrist. Punch and ki. Take the knife by the handle. Rewind and replay as many times as you need to make sure you guys get these things right. Are you stretched out enough there, Joshi?
Almost.
Joshi's been a little stagnant with his stretching the last couple weeks, and he's not exactly naturally flexible. So, can you still touch your toes, Joshi?
No. Oh, wow.
Without a bunch of momentum? It's close.
Wow.
I got there.
All right,
That's-
good.
that's what
better
matters.
better than when you were 10. Okay, so Joshi's gonna do a back leg front kick. I'm moving at 1 o'clock on the octagon. I'm gonna underhook the arm, okay? Don't confuse this with green 3. I'm not stepping in and catching. I'm stepping out of the way and I'm receiving his kick right here. While I'm going this way, I'm catching it, okay? Boom. From here, palm straight to the solar plexus or face, I don't really care. Boom. If he's got a gi, grab his gi. If he doesn't, grab the back of the neck. If he's a bad guy in the street, don't grab it all, you're gonna shove. Grab, step behind the leg, set him down nice and easy, hit, throw, punch and ki. Again, a little closer. Underhook, palm. If this is a bad guy, you are not just tripping him, you are sweeping him. Scared you a little bit.
A little bit.
Hit. Ki. Wow, you haven't grabbed onto me that strong in years.
I just wasn't ready to not have any feet on the ground.
All right. Again, slow, here, palm, grab, and set him down. Hit, throw, ki. Red 1. Guys, this is a tough one. Focus. Pay attention. Bill, you may have to zoom in our hands a little bit, okay? So sit up there. So from here, lobster claw grip. That's the first part. Thumbs here, middle fingers here. Once you secure the hand, you're not going to let go. Kick to the groin. Turn his hand over. Keep the back of the hand on your chest. Step into it. Keep it rotated. You have 3 points of pressure here. You're rotating the wrist this way. You're pushing in with your chest. Now we're going to pull in a downward angle on the back of the elbow. That makes him tap. That's the first submission. Now, here, he already tapped. This is not a self-defense move, per se. It's more of a drill. Now from here, I'm going to push his elbow up in the air. I'm creating space right here, if you can see that. Push his hand through there. His hand's on the back of the arm, but it's vertical for the most part. Come in behind, hook the neck, whatever kind of choking position you want to use. Okay? Watch again. Grab, kick, turn it over, step into it. You may have to give the elbow a little assistance to bend. This doesn't come off your chest. In and down. Lift and push. You can't get that arm through here until you elevate and then tuck it in. Hands behind the shoulder, behind the neck. Okay? All right, good. So that's red. Pause, rewind, and work it as many times as you need to work it. Okay, moving on to brown 1, right here. I'm going palm to palm. Watch what happens to his shoulder when I press. I've already begun manipulating him with a little wrist roll there. Now I'm stepping in to a descending elbow. I want to make sure I hit right on the fold of the arm there. Boom. I don't want to overmiss. He sneaks in behind me for a choke. I don't want to come up short. I want to hit right on it. Boom. Then reverse elbow right to the head. Hit him right in the head. Reach around the neck. under the chin. That arm that came over the back is under the chin. This hand comes in, the free hand, grabs my own wrist. Bend my knees, arch my back as a guillotine choke. Watch again. Descending elbow, reverse elbow to the head. Under the chin, grab the wrist, bend the knees, arch the back. Okay? Joshua Lucas was getting his hand out of the way so you could see what we were doing. The arm comes under the neck. Don't grab your hand. Your hand has too much play. No manipulation, no leverage. Grab your wrist. Now the wrist doesn't move like that. Arch your back. Guillotine choke. Black belts, we're moving on. We're still on gun defense. Remember, person's got a gun, they pull a gun on you, you give them what they want. Now, the situation we're talking about right now is not an ideal situation. Your opponent is behind you. You didn't see them coming, they snuck up on you, or they're threatening you, or they're trying to walk you to a car or something like that. Now, 85% of the American population is ready. So we're gambling here today, we're gambling. As this guy has a gun in the back of my head here, okay, my hands go up like I'm surrendering. Remember, getting my hands up is a big part of this always, okay? If I start from down here, I'm in trouble. Now, I quick try to glance. You know, he's going to yell at me, eye front. But I kind of, out of my peripheral vision, can see which hand he has it in. Okay, if he has it in his right or his left, I can use my peripheral vision. From here, I'm going to pivot. If it's in his right hand, I'm pivoting on my right foot. Pivoting out. And I'm making contact with that arm, okay? I want to get my body moving in one direction, and I want to make contact with his arm as fast as I can. Bang! So now the gun's offline. From here, we're going to come in right here with a forearm, right to the back of the elbow. Boom! And we're going to break that elbow. More than likely, if you break somebody's elbow, they're not holding the gun anymore. Bang! You can drop it now. From here, you're just going to snake over the hand, grab the wrist, and bring his hand, his broken arm back the opposite way, right to the ground. Okay? Come back again.
Who's to say?
That's pretty impressive that you put the gun down on the ground like that.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so again, gun's behind me. Okay, glance. I don't want any trouble, right? I'm pivoting on the foot, the direction I'm going. If I pivot on this foot, bad news. Okay, I'm pivoting to the outside. Bang! I want to make contact and then be ready from that contact to be grabbing at something. And then you need to disable this arm as fast as you can. Boom. Use your forearm right there to the back of the elbow. Pop the elbow. I don't want any trouble. Bang, boom, right there. And make sure you use that terminology. Bang, boom, just like that. Like Batman from the 1980s, if you remember that, 70s and 60s.
60s.
Yeah, 60s, okay, 60s. Bang, boom, kazoom. Kapow. Kapow is the best one. Okay, one more time. Out, grab, smash the elbow. He drops the gun, more than likely. If he doesn't drop it, you still don't let go, okay? I'm gonna snake over the arm and under the arm, grabbing my own wrist. Bring his hand back towards him, and right to the ground. And I have a little wrist lock. Ah, yeah, that's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Black belts, you guys know what you're working on. Take your time. Make sure all your weapons, even if they're Nerf guns, are completely unloaded before we try this, okay? All right. Today during our live Zoom chat, I asked the students if they know one of my quotes, my original quote. So we have a bunch of quotes around the school. One of my original quotes is hanging above the door where you enter the classroom. And I think for a second, if you know what that quote is, see how observant you are of the things around you, right? Now this quote is a quote that I developed on my own. I came up with my own. Hoping to get it published soon. I gotta figure out how to do that. Maybe I'll take some time this month. Okay? And it says, human nature is to avoid our weaknesses. Winning nature is to attack your weaknesses and make them your strengths. Human nature is to avoid our weaknesses. Winning nature is to attack your weaknesses and make them your strengths. Guys, human beings, we don't like to do the things we're not good at. You know, we're good at something, we want to do that as much as we can. It makes us feel good, but there's something that challenges us. By human nature, we're like, Me, I'm not good at basketball, so I don't play basketball very often, if at all. Okay, but if I wanted to make it a strength, I would attack that sport and work at it more and more and more and more and more. Okay, both my kids play lacrosse. Okay, they're not the greatest at their left hand. So when they go out to work their drills, you know what they work the most? Their left hand, because they're determined to be the best they can be at their left hand. Okay, if you're having trouble with your push-ups, human nature is to not do push-ups. I'm terrible at push-ups. I don't want to do push-ups. Well, if you're terrible at push-ups, that's what you need to be working the most, is doing as many push-ups as you can. Turn your weaknesses into strengths. Those of you that are afraid of public speaking, I had to work with my wife on this. She was afraid of a presentation she had to do. We practiced it 100 times until she felt confident enough to get up there, and she killed it. She rocked it. We all have things that we're not confident in, things that are weaknesses of ours. Don't push them aside. Work on them and make them your strengths. Human nature is to avoid our weaknesses. Winning nature is to attack your weaknesses and make them your strengths. That's your key words for the day, or your key quote for the day. Okay. We're going to continue on our Screama drills. Okay. This is going to be a review of what we did the last 2 days, and then we're going to put them together. All right. So when we're doing a single stick of Screama, we're in a stance with our strong hand forward, the weapons in the lead hand, okay? The other hand is up to protect the midline. Reviewing, from Monday, our class, we worked on horizontal strikes here and here. Notice the butt of the weapon is leading, 1 and 2. We worked on strikes to the side of knee, 1 and 2, okay? Now, obviously we jumped right into the drill today. Don't forget to do the warm-ups that we've talked about. Wrist rolling, okay? Loosening your wrists, work on those drills, okay? But now, getting right back into the drill for the day. So we did our horizontal strikes, and we did our knee strikes, and we made a combination on Monday, a drill where we went head, head, knee, knee. We came back to the knee, back to the head, back to the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not an overly complicated combination, but drill it. Drill it either in the air or with a partner. Drill it in the air or with a partner. Then yesterday, we worked on angular strikes, strikes that are coming down on an angle and also up on an angle. So we worked on strikes that came down, down, up, and up. Notice the butt of the weapon leads through all those strikes. 1, 2, right? Or 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we work that into a drill together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you miss, you keep going. I want you to work through that about 20 to 30 times. And now we're going to put it all together. We're going to put it all together. So back up a little bit there, Joshi.
Who sensei?
All right. We're coming 1, 2, 3, 4, knee, head. Now we're going to start the angles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Now angles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so a sequence again. You're doing the combination from Monday, but on the return, the final return strike, that starts your angles from your combination from Tuesday. Again, horizontals. 1, 2, knee, knee. Come back to the knee, come back to the head. Now, instead of finishing with another horizontal, we'll start the angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, down, down, up, up. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, down. Cross angles, down, down, pow. Lots of work today, okay? Put that all together. Tomorrow we're gonna add even more. But guys, we can't add tomorrow if you're not working today. Right, Shinu?
Ooh, sensei.
All right, hope you guys enjoyed the class today. Hope you had a good one. Make sure you guys are doing your warm-ups. Make sure you're marking your attendance. Make sure you're checking on your classmates and making sure they're training and being accountable for their training. Okay? Join us in our Zoom chats. Stay healthy. Stay well. Wash your hands. Order your 20th anniversary shirts. Thank you for being Lima Strong. And we'll see you online tomorrow. Oos.